Hey everybody, Catherine Cernera, ITA President, here with our bargaining update for how things went at today's bargaining session. Today we had our final bargaining session of the school year with the Ithaca City School District. First thing that people should know is that our entire CAT team showed up, and the Ithaca City School District sent one representative of their team. They sent Bob Van Kuren in by himself. He came in and said that it was the intent of their team to reach a comprehensive tentative agreement and that they had an offer that they thought was really good for us. But they didn't bring a single written counter offer today. So we had some conversation based on our agenda, and we did reach one tentative agreement today. We agreed to some changes to the way that we allocate FTE for secondary department leaders, and we had a pretty good discussion about what the work of a secondary department leader should and shouldn't be. We talked about AI and AI protections, and we know that we are still waiting on state legislation to determine whether or not that is an issue that's going to be solved through law. Our Board of Education said that they want to address that particular issue through board policy, and our district said given both of those things, they are not yet willing to address that through a collective bargaining agreement. We talked about parental leave today. We advocated for our proposal, our original proposal that we brought forward, saying, hey, we just want a little bit more latitude in the way that we use our sick days in our sick bank to support our members when they have babies. We told everybody about all of the wonderful testimony that we heard from everybody in our all-member meeting yesterday. We told him how the district proposal feels like indentured servitude to our members. We told them directly that our members don't want to stay in a district because they signed a contract saying they wouldn't leave, but because they want to stay in a district because they feel valued. And yet Bob Van Kuren kept pushing the district's proposal on us. We rejected it. We did not reach agreement on that particular issue. We then shifted to retiree health insurance. We told people about all of the wonderful things that our retirees and our active members said about their hesitancy in taking extra liability in health insurance. Retiree Eileen Bach, who's been working with the Watchdogs for Health Insurance in Retirement, gave moving testimony about why we cannot accept the Medicare Advantage plan that the district is pushing on us. We firmly rejected the district's proposal on health insurance today. Then we shifted our conversation to salary, the thing that we were supposed to settle first. Bob Van Kuren came forward with the firm and final offer from the district. It wasn't a written offer, it was a verbal offer, but it was clearly firm and final. They offered us a 2-year contract that has a 4.6% raise each of those 2 years, and they specifically told us that they are not entertaining a step and lane. So that left us with a big hard decision and a big hard discussion. We've heard so emphatically from our members that we need a step and lane salary schedule and a raise that supports and sustains us, that we need parental leave, that we need health insurance that works for all of our members, past, present, and future, and that we need AI protections to make sure that our jobs don't go to robots. So, as of today, we have ended contract negotiations with the district for this school year. We hit pause on our negotiations. A pause means that we have scheduled our next meeting. We are still actively negotiating this contract, but our next meeting will not be until September. Now, this is not technically an impasse. Neither side has declared impasse. However, our contract will be expiring before our next negotiation session. That means that when you get your first full-size paycheck in September, what you are going to see is that you are taking home less money. You're going to see that because you will not yet be getting a raise until we win that at the table. But we know that our health insurance is going up, so your health insurance costs are going to mean that you take home less money. CAT met after our meeting today. We're starting to formulate plans. We're starting the long haul work of winning the contract that we need and being ready to organize all of our members to get out and fight for that. But for right now, we're talking about tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow, our CAT members will be on hand to hold space for our members. We recognize that working under an expired contract leaves a lot of people with a lot of questions. We want to be able to answer them the best that we can in the 24 hours that we've had to prepare for that. So we ask that you please join us tomorrow afternoon. We will be hanging out at Personal Best. We're going to get there around 4 o'clock. Kids are welcome. You can bring in outside food. We're going to get together. We're going to get together in solidarity, chat with each other, ask our questions, share our feelings, support one another, and start planning how we come back strong in September. I wish that I were here telling you that we reached a tentative agreement. I'm sorry that we didn't, but I know that our union is building power, that we are doing something amazing, and that we are standing in solidarity. Thank you.